Hey everyone, this is Mike here at the QuiverCast. Special offer for you all. The Endless Summer box set. It's written by Dana Brown and signed by Bruce Brown. This is such a killer deal. Go on to theendlesssummerbook.com. Check it out. Hey everybody, welcome to the QuiverCast.
You go left, I go right. Man, this wave is out of sight. Going surfing, going surfing, going surfing with friends.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the QuiverCast. I'm super excited. Today we have William Aliotti. Did I say it right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Pretty much. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, and you? How are you doing?
Good. Let me ask you this. Do you like to be called William or Will?
Will is pretty good.
You like Will?
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in Kandui right now?
Yeah, I am in the Kandui resort. It's called the playground around here.
Yeah.
There's like 30 different waves, and it's amazing to try out surfboards.
Every wave looks perfect. Is every wave perfect most of the time?
Yeah, most of the time it's pretty insane. The stage here is like, wow. It's really good.
So tell us a little bit about the resort.
Well, it's on land. We are close to one wave that's called Four Bobs. It's like a little rag just out front. And there's like another wave with A-frame. But the main wave here, it's Kandui and Rayful, which are the best wave in the mental waves. And when it's pops, it's like the best wave you can find here, probably. One of them.
Okay.
Two of them.
How often is it shoulder high, head high, and bigger? Like, what's the range?
It's special waves, like those waves needs like kind of a swell and some good size and swell direction. It breaks often. You could surf it today, but it won't get brown. It needs like a little bit more of energy to make it really good.
Is it break year round, or is there a different season for it?
Yeah, so right now we are in the winter in Indonesia. It's left season. So that's why I'm here, because I'm goofy and I want to surf only left to try out asymmetric.
So
yeah, we are on a project together with the camp, and we're talking about asymmetric.
Okay, so Kandui is a must go to. You think everyone should go at least once or twice?
Yeah, if you're a surfer, you must go like at least once.
Okay, so the videos I've seen of you surfing there in the past and the recent ones, it looks so good. It looks like that wave you drew on your school folder. It's just perfect.
It's insane. There's a couple wave that's really hard to surf, and once figure it out, it's like, wow, okay, this is sick. Like either way, that's a really hard wave to be vertical on when you're doing turns and stuff. It's a really strong wave that gives you a lot of like leap up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to figure out like how to get speed and get turns on that thing. Sometimes you just stretch leg because it's so powerful.
Oh, really? Okay. Right on. So let's go way backwards. What's your first memory of like the ocean and then surfing?
So I'm from the Caribbean, Saint Martin, actually, French West Indies.
Yes.
I've been really close to the sea my whole life. So my parents are sailors. That's pretty much it. And I figured out that this is where I wanted to be most of my time.
Did your parents surf?
I put my dad into surfing, actually. He was not into this. Yeah.
Okay.
My mom is cruising.
Do your parents still today?
My dad still surf, yeah. He has this like routine in the Caribbean and just wake up, have his first surf, and after just hang out on the day.
So describe the island, like, were there a lot of surfers? Were you kind of by yourself?
There was a couple surfer, of course. Like I started surfing. There was a club. I was there for a couple of years already. It's called the Windy Reef Center. Yeah, there was already like good people surfing, and I was like, this is it. Like, taught me how to do it. I started surfing. I got my first board in Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
And that was my first trip with my dad also. After this, everything started pretty well.
Yeah. Was it hard to learn how to surf? Like, did you have an like easy beach break, or was it like all reef?
Caribbean is mostly reef, so it's actually super easy when you find out like the channel and everything. That was like you finish your wave, you're ending up in the end of the wave, and you just do the whole around, and you don't eat shit. And that was it's the most easy to practice surfing and start surfing. Like it was insane. But I figured out that it was it. Like I couldn't do better over there because it's not big. There's no barrels. There's no current. There's no all of this thing. And this is what it. This is why I left the Caribbean to go to France.
So, at what age did you leave to go to France?
I live in Osogor now in France, southwest France.
Yes.
There's a ton of beach break.
It's gnarly, right? It can get pretty heavy.
It get heavy in the winter for sure. Summer is like really low, like a lot of people and stuff. This is why I'm moving to Indonesia most of the time. I do like a quarter of a year in Indonesia of the year, yeah.
Well, how old were you when you moved to France?
So this is the story about it. Like I was 15. I stopped school. I wanted to be a pro surfer, so I kind of asked my parents if I could do this. And it took a couple of weeks for them to figure out, and they were like, "Okay, well, they were travelers, so I guess they leave me the chance to try and let me go."
Yeah.
And I was pretty stoked. I wanted just to have Volcom, most of it. My sponsor, I wanted that brand to be here, and I fight 2 years.
Wow.
2 years contest in juniors and stuff, and trying to get it. And after I got it at 17. What was amazing about Volcom is that they used to have a Volcom house in Portugal.
Oh, okay.
So I spent 7 years of my life in that house.
Wow.
Learning English with like different writers and make it up all the way. Did a lot of contests back in the day, like juniors. It was pretty big juniors back in the day. Like we were doing like world juniors and everything with all the guys. That was epic. Yeah, pretty much. I end up like that. I had my sponsor. They used to have a coach, so we started have like a video recap every night, and I could like see and kind of figure out like what to do to be better.
Yeah. Plus, you're around a lot of traveling surfers too, like from different regions, right?
Yeah, exactly. This happened a little bit after. Like I was starting doing the QS and stuff, and I figured out that spending a lot of money on places that I don't want to be and don't want to surf those waves, like tiny wave in Brazil, is not what I wanted to show my surf more mostly.
Okay.
So I was losing heat, like because I wanted to do it for like it's 8 or 9 or something like that,
Yeah.
instead of just trying to surf and beat the guy.
Yeah.
And I figured out that I was the guy to surf perfect wave and show how to surf like differently.
So you did win a QS events though, right? In the past.
I won once, yeah.
Okay.
But I was 3 surfers at this time, and we were in Chile at this time of the year for like a road trip from Santiago to Arica, this place, with the big slabs called El Green.
Yeah.
My team manager called me and said, "Dude, at the end of your trip, there's like a QS." Like he gave me the description, he paid for it and everything, and I started doing the tryout, and I went all the way to the final and won the contest.
Wow.
It was like pretty insane because it's that kind of a contest that everything felt good. Like the wave were coming at me.
Yeah.
You had the priority, and the wave was just like, I was a magnet that day, and everything went so well.
That's perfect.
I had the most enjoyable contest I ever had.
Yeah, good experience.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So, but you still didn't do many contests after that, right?
Well, I went back to try to win again. Of course. Yeah, you try to find your tackle and stuff.
Yeah.
And now the contest that I'm doing, it's mostly invitational and tube contest.
Okay.
So there's one in the Canary Islands called Kemau Class, and there's another one in Portugal that's called Capítulo Perfecto.
Okay.
And those are like mostly in the winter, and they call you for the best best swell, like, so you 100% know that you're gonna score and surf some good wave, which is really good because QSs that doesn't happen.
Yeah. It can get good, but a lot of times it's pretty shitty.
Yeah, because they put in the season that is not right for people to be around, and this is like just a commercial now. It's like they
Yeah.
want people.
I
It's summer,
yeah.
no waves. I agree. They just want like some views and stuff, but for us, it's not that good and enjoyable to surf.
100%. I get that. With that being said, you're globe trotting all over the world.
Yeah, well, this year I've not done too much, but yeah, this is it. I want to be all over the world pretty much and trying to find some different waves because this is pretty much it. Try to avoid the people, the crowd, because most of the places are really crowded now. Find amazing wave for sure.
Yeah. With that being said, do people on Instagram or social media or people that meet you, do they get jealous of you because you are always on like the perfect swell, the perfect wave? You know what I mean? Like, I'm jealous. You're getting the best waves in the world.
There's probably people that be jealous, I think, but I don't know. You told me, but the others doesn't say anything.
Yeah. No, okay. So let's talk about the waves. Like, are you chasing waves? Are you chasing swell? Or do you already kind of know this is the season for this area and I go to that?
I'm chasing and also have a really good connection with plenty of people around the world after traveling with them
Yeah.
and meet them in them country. And they always like give me a little call if something is happening and pushing around them house. And this is amazing because it's about free surfing, like you're meeting a lot of people and making good friends and connections start to just go with it, go with the flow.
Yeah.
And this is amazing. Like, I love it. Like, yesterday, somebody called me to go to Namibia. The other day, somebody called me to go to another place in Africa because there's plenty of swell right there. This is pretty much how it goes now.
Yeah. So are you at one of your favorite waves in the world right now? What other waves do you like?
Uh,
I'm guessing it's one of your favorites because it's so good.
it is one of the best places in the world for sure. Like, the next trip we have, like next week, is going to be insane. And we're going to stack so many clips. It's amazing to just surf here. And there's plenty of people, of course, but there's plenty of wave also.
Yeah.
There's a ton of places like the Canaries that made, and I get a chance to surf there because it's really localized and stuff. So this is a part that I like to go in winter because it's really close to home, and also go when it's super wintry. There's like ton of storm, and you just get 4 days between storms and
Yeah.
sand chanting. You never know where to surf, and this is why it's pretty good escape because it's reef and it's gonna be wave every time and every day.
What about the water temperature? Do you have a preference? Do you like cold water, warm water?
I don't really mind.
You don't mind?
It's no, I mean it's always better when it's hotter. I like meat like short arm wetsuits, the best.
Okay. Okay. What other your favorite spots to surf?
Mostly left, I would say.
Okay.
My best place in the world, it's Namibia for sure, because this place is super special, and I still haven't got the goal that I want to get to find.
Mm-hmm.
I went 2 times, one on a really amazing swell. I messed up with my energy. I surfed too much before it pulls, and
Oh.
I got like pretty tired when it was really big, and you know that wave is super crazy and dangerous because it's so fast. It's moving so much water. There's when I want to surf backside, I think J-Bay is the best place to surf.
J-Bay's good. You like that?
Yeah, I like it. Maybe going to go there soon because there's plenty of swell at the moment. This is insane. I like Pavones in Costa Rica. It's a really good wave for the fish. That wave gives you a ton of speed. You get so many turn on that wave. It's insane and so much speed because it's a train. I like to go to Chile also. Amazing left, amazing landscape, amazing people also. This place is good. If you want to go north, you have that wave called Arica, the one I won the contest on. It's good for barrel. It's walking every morning. It's like barrel every day in the
Wow.
morning. It's always the same. Like it's crazy, but it's a dangerous wave, and each day you're close to get hurt. Like the reef is right there, and you have down south all the less spawn break when you want to go. It's way colder because you mostly go when it's winter. You have like the hoodie and all the booties and stuff like that. You have to run for the right sand and look for it. And if you find the gold, it's insane because there's no much people around.
Let's talk about your boards. Back when you were younger, you were riding just probably a traditional thruster, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When did that all change for you? What turned you on to like these twin fins and these asymmetrical boards?
So I used to have this filmer. It's called Manuel. He was a good friend of Ryan, and he had this Ryan Lovelace at his house, and he said, like, dude, you should try out this. And I started, and I actually liked the way it was and how fast you could go. It was too big for me. So one year we went to America I used to surf for Stretch. We went from San Francisco all the way down to LA, California, most of it, like lowers and stuff.
Yeah.
And on the way down, he was like, dude, should we just go and see Ryan?
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, why not? It's on the way. We are in Santa Barbara right now. Like, let's go. Let's see him. He had that burial foam in this like shaping room.
Okay.
And he was like, okay, you guys here right now, and I really want to do something with you, William. And he's just started making that board in front of us, and we cannot figure out like how deep we wanted the fish tail and everything.
Yeah.
How far is the fin and everything. And he made me that first 5-3 that I surfed for like a couple of years, and it's still going if I want to to surf it. And dude, that was it. That was the magic thing, and it showed me a different approach of surfing and how fast you can go and how different you could surf and create a different style to this. And it went my way, and we walked together, and now we call it the whalefish.
Yes.
And it's like on sale and everything. It's pushing into it. There's a couple of people that want it, and it's insane. Like it went so fast. And after we ran, we just started to go crazy and try different type of surfboard. And he has the magical touch, and he made me like maybe 15 board, and 10 of them was perfect because the other was just maybe too thin and experimental of different like guns and stuff, which we don't surf every day.
Yes.
But most of the like normal surfboard are just amazing. And most of the time, it's insane. Like you get a shaper that can shape you like always a magic board. You want to stick with that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We're all looking for that relationship. So you and Ryan have a good relationship, a good working relationship.
Yeah, I mean, we have most of the time a telephone relationship because we've been doing the same as we're doing right now, like a FaceTime and showing those rails like this on camera. You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's actually in Kanduri right now with me.
Oh, cool. Is he catching waves too?
Yeah, he's catching
scoring waves. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 4 bobs every day, and that's it. Yeah, we bring him here for this project about talking asymmetric, and it's good to have him here because I only see him like maybe 5 times in our whole life.
Yes.
And really hard times. So I get to like learn more about him and him about me.
Yeah, of course. So how was building the relationship over the phone? Did you guys hit it off naturally?
Yeah, we look where we are right now. So
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of working. I mean, if I was there, I would probably get more boards and more experience because the fact that I am in Europe, it takes time, you know, like to take a surfboard. And this is why I went to America a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Because I wanted things to go faster. I feel like this the only way is to just go with him and see him.
Yeah.
And it's actually better because I could surf the board over there and try out this thing.
So when you're surfing in America, how shitty are the waves here compared to other places in the world? Like we have fun waves, but it's never world class.
Well, last time I went, it was pretty fun. I surfed every day, seaside, and all those waves.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I surf lowers also. I got a couple swell. Like it was perfect to try the balls and stuff, and give a quick feedback for sure.
Oh yeah, of course. You and Ryan also have the half an hour film.
Oh, the party between.
Yes, the Pali.
Yeah, this is a project with Ryan. It's actually the start of a relationship together, and we made that new A-Sims called the Satellite right now, and it's basically a whole last year around that served this board in different places like Canaries Island, Chile, Namibia, and Mentawai. And that board followed me all over the world and was just magical on most of the waves that I've been surfing.
Yeah.
So it's like a relationship with and pushing that new board that we've been working on.
That's excellent.
So he has this talk, I have my talk about it, and it's really good. Like this movie, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really good. When Ryan's shaping you a board, do you guys talk about the fin and the fin placement? How does that
no,
work?
I let him do this thing.
Oh, okay. He's the shaper,
yeah,
right?
We talk about fins when I'm asking just if it's better to put upright or kills, semi kills. I made my own fin right now with Captain Fin.
Yes.
And now I just like kind of know and figure out what to use on what board. It's pretty sick. Like it's working good. I figure out that more space you get between the two plugs, more wider, larger you go with fins, and more closer you get with fin plugs, you go upright.
Okay.
Makes sense, I would say, but yeah, on my fish I use kill fins for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And on my A-Sim I use a kind of upright falling fins.
Has it been a hard process learning how to know what the right fins?
It takes time. Yeah, it took time for sure. That's my template.
Yeah, template. Okay. On the template, did you guys work closely with Captain Fin? Did you kind of tell him what you were looking for?
Actually, Raina helped me out of making these fins. Yeah.
Awesome.
He's super good. Like he's good at drawing and he kind of make like a little tweak of the fin that been surfing. It's true aim. We don't want to make the same fin as the others.
Of course not. No.
It won't be that cool. And so we made a couple tweak and it's similar but not the same.
Well, how big's your quiver? How many boards do you have? Like, are you taking like to Indo? How many boards did you bring with you?
Couple. I mean, he bring me one board from America. I probably have 6 to 7.
So I see you sometimes on some pretty solid waves on a smaller board.
They don't go above 5'10".
Really? Okay. Even if it's solid.
I have a 5'10". That's it. Because the most important on surfboard when it's big is to have the volume under your chest and have a good paddle.
So you can get into it?
You get into the wave pretty easy. And,
yes.
On because you don't have that long board. And if there's any kind of leap or anything that come around, I can just like slide it up more faster and a cat trying to avoid a leap and stuff like that. It's much more easy.
Yes. So how often do you free surf without a camera? It seems like you're always getting good waves. Are you waiting for your camera guy to come out when it's like really good?
I think so. I film every day.
Okay. That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. You got a lot of footage out there.
We get a ton of footage and I feel like at this stage, like if anything can happen in the ocean, it has to be filmed.
There you go.
But I have some days that I surf by myself and for me and just to enjoy. And it's actually cool because, I mean, I don't have that much pressure anymore. It's because it's like my job and it's what it is.
Yes. Okay. So you said it's your job. Is it like the funnest job ever? Like catching good waves and surfing?
Yeah, it's insane.
No better job.
Sometimes you're a bit bummed like when you don't have that good wave and because you messed up, you went for the first thing and stuff like that. But it's like that. It's the way, and the ocean's just always better than you. It's like the best wave always goes by itself.
There you go. Do you still get that froth even though you've been all over the world and surfed so many good waves, where you get super excited and you just want to get out there?
Yeah, I mean, if there's a conduit pumping right now, I'd be like, okay, this is amazing. You get the froth for sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. How many languages do you speak?
I speak French, English, and a little bit of Spanish.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I can figure out what they say if they're talking shit about me. Yeah, I can find that.
Okay. How hard was it to learn English? I guess when you were probably in France with all your friends, but did you really focus on trying to
Actually, I
learn?
got a good story about that.
Okay.
When I first got into the Volcom house back in the day, I was 17, and I was with an English guy. He's called Harry Timson. He's still surfing for Volcom. He was just speaking English and just me French, and we starting pointing at stuff. He was saying in English and me in French. And what was the most funny, because I started having an English girlfriend and he had a French girlfriend, and it was so being fun to text to this chick.
Yes.
Kind of like figure out, like, look at what he was saying, and he was doing the same, and we're like, okay, this is that way, and there you go. Now it's pretty good.
That's rad. Yeah. Since you're traveling all over the world, do you ever miss home? Like you just want to go home, or do you just enjoy wherever you're at?
There's always a stage that you feel like it's time to go.
Okay.
I would say it's like that. Like, when you've been working, you've been like on an island for a couple of months or something like that. You want to get civilized. You want to see your friend, and you want to just rest a little bit, because it's amazing here. But you get tired. Like you're surfing every day. The sun is strong. You could get hurt every day. It's like that. Like,
Yeah.
of course, sometimes everybody need a rest.
What about like staying healthy? You're eating different foods. You're going on airplanes. Like,
well, when you're traveling, it's pretty hard, but it's always possible. Like, there's plenty of people that does it and stuff. Of course, I try to be healthy, but here it's definitely one of the best places to get healthier, because you're surfing tons. You're not into that beer every day because there's no party, it's not worth it.
yeah.
Yeah, having one like maybe once a time, and on sunset when it's beautiful and stuff. And I bring pillows on my travel.
Okay.
That's my thing. I like to have a pillow in the plane behind my back, and that's the way it changed my life on travel, because you can get super sore back and just on traveling. And this is a thing that I've been using like these last few years, and working really well, because you get different bed and different thing, and it's working.
Yeah. What about traveling with boards? Do you have certain places in the world where you have boards stashed?
I want to do that. This is the main objective, is just to have like places all over the world and have a sea squeaver around. But
yes.
It would get to this stage at some point, but I don't have that much board to do this yet.
There are a lot of great surfers out there and a lot of famous surfers, but it seems like you have your own niche, the way you surf, how good you surf, the boards and the waves you're surfing.
I find my way, I guess. I've been doing this for the last 4 years, and I love it. It's actually something super enjoyable, and it's a big challenge, because people think that twin fins will slide when it's big wave and stuff, but it doesn't. Like, if you have the right equipment and everything works good, it's actually way better than anything else I've been riding.
I want to get a Ryan Lovelace board for sure. I'm kind of getting into the twin fins again, and I love them. But you're a big inspiration, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, posting all your stuff and stuff. So thank you for doing the interview.
No, welcome.
Go left, I go right. Man, this wave is out of sight. Going surfing. Going surfing. Going surfing with friends. Ride this wave to the shore. Paddle out, I'm gonna catch 10 more. Going surfing. Going surfing. Going surfing with friends. I don't care if it's wrong or right. I'm gonna do it all day. I wanna do it all night. I'm going surfing. Going surfing. Going surfing with friends. On my way, it's a beautiful day. I'm going surfing. I'm going surfing. Going surfing with friends. Woo!
Hey, you guys, Endless Summer box set. This thing is legit. It's authentic, numbered certificate in it. It has a 5-frame film strip from the original print. You will literally own a piece of history. It has a specially minted bronze medallion. Dude, that thing's sick. Okay, there's so much more here. Go to the show notes. There's a link on there. Go check this piece of history out. This thing's rad. Seriously. Smithsonian American History Museum has it. It took 4 years of research with 3.5 in production, all hand assembled. This thing's rad. So much to this awesome box set. Remastered DVD, sharper images than the original film, but dude, this thing's so sick. Link in the show notes.